Fourth quarter of action about to get started, along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. Railers on top 32-30. Danville with the basketball. Gesner, Podbelsic, Harris, Cook, and Van Hook on the floor for the Railers. Big quarter from Jake Olson. Hit a couple threes. Jumper by Danville is no good. Harris the rebound. Jake now with 9.
And I think, Jeff, the Railers for the most part are probably out-rebounding Danville. We've done a good job on the boards, boxing out and going for them.
Lob play, Cook, Christian, off the glass and good. Railers on a 10-0 run. They were down 30-24. A couple threes from Jake Olson got it started. And now the Railers are on top 34-30. Runner in the lane up and good coming the other way for Ingram.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Catches it on the wing at half court and gets into about 10 feet away and does a runner. That's not like the Railer 1-2-2 to let a guy do that.
Seven minutes, 1 minute gone by here in the fourth. Railers hanging on to a 2-point advantage. Gesner drives in. Harris on the corner, back out to Cook.
Again, I don't think this guy can guard Max.
Max drives the lane, kicks out Gesner. 3 on the way, it's up and good.
Yeah, good job by Max. Gets in the middle of the lane, and I think he does well. His passes when he's on the dribble, and a good kick out, and Gesner has been shooting the ball for the first 2 games.
Gesner now with 9, Olson with 9, Van Hook with 13. So real nice balance for the Railers here tonight.
Good.
Jumper's no good. Rebound up and in, and a foul. Cunningham got it to go down.
Yeah, tough. It's a tough rebound for the Railers. Basically an air ball, and it's always hard. As a rebounder, as a defender, you're expecting the ball to hit the rim most shots, and that one didn't, and fell right into the Vikings' hands.
Cunningham with 4. Free throw on the way. That is good. Back to a 2-point game at 37-35. Long down court pass. They try to get it to Gesner, but the Railers catch a break. As Smith tipped it away, it went down and off the foot of Cunningham, so the Railers will inbound under their own basket. Sometimes it is better to be lucky than good.
Most of it.
Cook to inbound. Lob play. They try
he
to
just
Christian,
shoved him out of the way. Yeah.
And a foul is going to be whistled on Cunningham. And what they tried to do was run a little lob for Max to throw it up to Christian, and Van Hook couldn't get where he needed to go.
Cunningham had a little help with that on shoving him out of the way. He was making sure Van Hook was not going to catch that ball.
So on that foul, lob inside. Nice, easy 2 for Jake Olson, who got lost in there, laid it up and in.
Yeah, an old play coaches ran for years and years and years. We used to run it and scored most of the time.
Gesner's foul. Now he's picked up his 4th. 6:11 to go. We see Bowlby checking in. Gesner will take a seat. He has 9 points. Coach Alexander coaching.
Mm-hmm. Always. I think it's there's times where he's had very talented teams and has had times to let some guys play the play. And I think there's with the group that we have this year, as young as we are, can learn. Whether it's at practice, whether it's at games, any type, there's always a learning situation for young guys.
First one by Ingram was good. Second free throw spins off, no good. So 39-36, Railers with a 3-point advantage as we tick down to 6 minutes to go here on a Wednesday night. Max right down the lane, kicks it out of the lane, back out to Harris. Olson to Harris, picks up his dribble, needs some help, gets it to Van Hook in the corner, trap comes his way. Now back on top to Olson. Over to Bowlby, Railers swinging around the perimeter. Max thought about the 3, didn't take it, drives in. No, he was going to take the shot. Bowlby will take the baseline jumper, shoots up an air ball. Hightower comes down with it for Danville, down by 3, 5.5 to go. Hightower inside Smith. Nice job by Bowlby as he tipped it away.
Good possession here. We need a good possession, work some clock, get a good shot all the way, Max.
Max drives down the lane, kicks it back out to Olson. Cook down to the baseline to Harris. Harris backing in, now back out to Van Hook. Van Hook tries to go baseline, rises up for the jumper. Little long ball tipped around. Danville with the board. 5 minutes to go. Lefty jumper will not go down. Van Hook high for the board again.
Yeah, let's get a good shot. I still think Max is getting into the lane very easily, Jeff, but he's continually to pass it out. I think to get easy baskets, he can go all the way to the rim.
Olsen from the right side. He'll drive in. Kicks it baseline to Bowlby. 4:40 to go. Bad pass again. Can Tommy track it down? Ball is loose, and we're going to have a foul whistled on Danville as Harris and Ingram were both going for it. And I think Harris had a little better position, and that gave the official the impression that was where the contact. But it's one of those sometimes where you just maybe let them play.
Well, yeah, I mean, nobody had possession of it. It's two guys going after the ball, and fortunately for us and unfortunately for Danville, it went against them.
So Bowlby looking to go home run. Didn't get it to Cook. Now he got it inbounds. And that's going to be a 5 count. Could not get it in. Coach Alexander and assistant coach Greg Alexander, I think we're thinking that they might have had a timeout called, but did not get it. So now Danville catches a break. Down by 3, 4.5 to go.
Really, it was travel by Bowlby.
He was all over.
You can't move if he haven't made the basket prior, and he was all over the place.
Lefty 3 on the way, spins in and out, no good. Cook, can he track down the rebound? He can. Looks ahead now to Olsen. Olsen.
No.
Had Christian by himself, but Danville got back quickly on defense. Max down the lane, kicks it out to Van Hook. Christian will drive in, kick it back out to Olsen. To Harris. We're halfway through the fourth. Railers still up by 3, 39-36. And we know the answer now to the question, how long does Coach Al wait to get Jordan Gesner back in? Gesner at the scorer's table. Van Hook from the right side. His jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Tracked down by Hightower. Danville gets it down, up and good. Basket by Cunningham. Now 39-38. 3:40 to go.
Yeah, he's got to get him in. We need that experience back on the floor, and Gesner's one that has it.
Van Hook in the corner. Olsen dribble, frees himself, left it short. Bowlby, can he track it down? He saves it inbounds. It's going to be tracked down, however, by Danville. A chance to take the lead, this time down. Hightower down the lane, kicks it over, and steps are going to be called on McGuire, and that serves two purposes. Turns it back to us, and stop a play, Gesner back in.
Yeah, you're right, and I think Jake needs a break too, and we've taken some quick shots, and we don't want to not be aggressive, but you got to be aggressive, and I still think the guys can get to the basket a little bit more. Man, Danville has really put on the pressure and have extended themselves.
Bowlby to Max Cook. Max working against Smith. 3:11 to go as Max gets into the front court, takes it right to the basket, has it blocked from behind.
That's all right.
Ball knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by the Railers, but we've got an official coming from the sideline, and I think they're going to talk it over.
Yeah, the shot got blocked, yep.
And they will give it to the Railers. So
that's
the officials got it right.
Yeah, that's why there's 3 of them.
.307 to go. Lincoln 39, Danville 38. Lincoln looking for their first win of the season, as is Danville. Bowlby over to Gesner. Gesner to Bowlby down on the baseline. Edward will bring it back out to Podvelsic.
Here's that time where we've asked who's the guy that wants to take a shot in this type of situation, and we'll soon find out.
Railers almost turn it over between Cook and Gesner, but Max hangs on to it. 2:40 to go. Down in the corner, Podvelsic almost stepped on the sideline. Pod's in the lane, kicked it back out. Nice job by the Railers.
And we get in trouble. We got plenty of timeouts.
Reach-in foul is going to be whistled. No, I thought it was a foul. They're going to say that it was last touch by the Railers. I guess they called an illegal screen.
Number 3, we don't.
I guess they called an illegal screen on Christian before.
The Vikings call a timeout.
Timeout taken by Danville, just number 33, and we don't have a 33.
Had to have been 3.
So And Christian's talking to the officials, so.
Must have been Christian.
Must have been Christian, so we'll give it to him. That is his first. So after all the confusion, Danville with 2.5 to go. Again, a chance to take the lead back from the Railers. Hightower, and he throws it away, and they're going to say it was tipped out of bounds by the Railers.
Tipped by Max. And we got to be patient, too, and careful. Any foul now is bonus. Any foul is bonus, so we've got to play smart defense, move your feet, and not reach it. Pod's getting real aggressive up at the top, and we can't afford a silly foul up there and put him on the free throw line.
Hightower. Again, the Railers up by 1, 39-38. Hightower. Ingram. Smith. Back over to Ingram. Lefty. 3 is up. That's no good. Rebound. Tip try no good. Van Hook with the board for the Railers. Get the ball to Max Cook, and they clear out. Max. Now into the front court. 1:50 to go. Cook backdoor. Nice look to Gesner, who lays it up and in.
Yeah, good pass, and we've been able to do that a lot tonight, Jeff. They're really denying us.
41-38. Railers with a 3-point advantage. Still just a one-possession game as we approach 90 seconds. Ingram. Hightower in the lane with the left hand. No good. Tip try up and no good. Gesner comes in, and I think they're going to get Danville coming over the back. They are, and Gesner will be going to the line, shooting one-end bonus.
Yeah, guys been battling real hard on the boards tonight. Very good effort on the rebounding for the Railers. We've got to be. We'll find out the official stats after the game, but we've got to be close to out-rebounding them.
1:23 to go. 41-38. Railers with the advantage. At the line will be 6-foot senior Jordan Gesner. Gesner with 11 points, 5 of those here in a critical stretch in the fourth quarter. See if we can add 2 more. Free throw on the way is good. Gesner, a very hushed Roy S. Anderson, rattles it good.
No fouls. Play good defense and rebound.
43-38. Railers up by 5. 1:15 to go. Danville into the front court. Ingram.
Good.
Nice job by Max. Our ball loose on the floor, and Danville's going to get a timeout. I don't think we were ever able to keep them from having the possession, so Danville gets the timeout. So again, we will keep it here. 1:09 to go. 43-38. And I'll tell you what, Josh, if the Railers can hang on and win this one, the biggest basket of this game may have been after that inbound, Max going backdoor to Gesner, who laid it up and in to stretch it out to that 41-38 margin.
Yeah, that was a big basket. That gave us a 5-point lead. And there again, Gesner with 2 big free throws. So any points at this time are obviously big points, but the stops is where you're gonna get it, because you get a stop here, and Danville's really got to think about fouling and hopefully get into the guys into their hands that can shoot the free throws and ice this baby away.
And again, the player who's been handling the ball the most tonight is a sophomore.
Yeah.
And again, has been doing a fine job with it. And Max has only 2 points on the night.
But he's assisted for quite a few others.
But it's, well, remember he had assists on the first 2 baskets.
Yes, right.
And he had the nice pass to Gesner. I mean, just because you don't have your highest total in the points doesn't mean you're not contributing.
Right.
We've seen Railers for years who don't score, who will come out and just play great defense, and Max is doing a great job tonight.
Well, I think that's going to be the name of the name of this team. Is it could be anybody in any different night, and hopefully it's 3 or 4 a night, and then the Railers still will have a good season.
So after the timeout, 1:09 to go. Danville will inbound just in front of the student section for the Railers.
Your hands off.
Ingram. Now to Hightower. We hit 1 minute. 43-38. McGuire. Over to Hightower. Hightower looking for a teammate. Railer defense has really clamped down on the outside. Inside, Smith, jumper in the lane, rolls off, no good, Cook the board.
Yeah, we've done a real good job on Hightower, too, in the second half, Jeff.
Coach Tidwell looking for them to foul now. And a foul is going to be whistled in the backcourt. That's going to be Hightower sending Gesner back to the line. Well, it's at 43-38. You need him to make Well, you'd like for him to make both because then it turns into a 3-possession game with 40 seconds to go.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, any free throw now is, of course, very important, and we'll see. We've got a senior up at the line after just hitting 2 on the last possession, so hopefully he can knock down 2. We get another stop, and like we said, go home happy tonight for Thanksgiving.
40 seconds to go. Gesner's free throw on the way, up and good.
Gesner shot real well, Jeff. In the first 2 games, I thought he hit several threes on Monday night. I think 3 threes on Monday night, and had a good game. And tonight again, he's got an excellent pull-up jumper, something he's obviously worked on over the summer.
Free throw, good. 4 for 4 here in the quarter. He scored the last 6 points for the Railers. 30 seconds to go. Railers up by 7. Hightower, that set shot 3, back rim, no good. Podbelsic out there racing with the rebound. And now Podbelsic will pull it back with the dribble back out to Cook. And Max will go to the line shooting free throws. Hightower with another foul. Max has missed his only 2 attempts of the evening.
Liking the new jersey, Jeff?
Well, as you said, if we can win, we can wear them anytime we want.
Yeah, I kind of like
it.
A little trim on the sides, all the way up to the fella's armpit, I guess you want to say, and all the way down to the knee with the little LR on each side in the green. Little maybe a little tighter fit top. Does look like a candy cane.
Max hits the free throws. 47-38. Railers have closed this one out very well. Merriweather, Max with a steal, tip away. 10 seconds to go. And Max will just dribble it out, see if he can keep it away. Got to believe Danville's not going to foul now, and the Railers will pick up their first win of the season. As the final horn sounds, Railers victorious, 47-38. Railers improved to 1-0 on the season, or 1-1 on the season rather. Danville falls to 0-2. Again, our final score, it's Lincoln 47, Danville 38. We will be back with our post game here in just a moment. We'll be back here at Roy S. Anderson in 2 minutes. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.